I was driving today, came upon something in the road. Can you guess what it was that really grinded my gears?
Oh, they're fixing the potholes.
No, those guys are doing a good job.
We've been playing a lot of guessing games, and I'm not hitting on them. Bikers? Bikers. Dude, they think they own the road, man.
Exactly. Well, the scary part about it is like, you're afraid to hit someone, always. And it's just like whenever someone's just lollying around, and you're like, get the out of the way. There was 9 of them sitting in the intersection, and there's cars flying by and everything, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
We all get enraged by them. If you're not a biker, you don't like them.
No.
But if you are a biker, you're not going to like what you just said. Welcome to another episode of Shot of Wisconsin podcast. I am your host, Corey Kaiser. Kyle Pickal over here. We got Johnny 2x4 baseball player, UW Platteville, alma mater.
Painter.
How many years you got left? 1 year left? All right. We have a big show today, episode 71. What's the date today, Kyle? It's May 15th, 4:46 p.m. We're going to hop in. We got a bunch of news, a bunch of things we want to talk about. I feel like we're last couple of shows we're putting in the work.
Mm-hmm.
We're meeting early. Kyle's got his tank top on, his Crocs, his hernia's in place. Everything's right where it belongs to have a good show. When's your surgery?
31st.
Like, have you ever thought to yourself, like, what's it going to feel like when you don't have a softball in your belly button?
It's not that big, but
It's that big, guys.
more or less like a golf ball.
It's not a golf ball. I've felt it, which is weird to say out loud.
It's a golf ball.
No, it's like a baseball.
No.
Yes.
It's not that big. I don't know. It's not gonna be fun. I'll tell you that.
Do you think when you have the surgery, like you're like all the weight's just gonna go like you're
I'm gonna tell the doctor suck some extra pounds.
yeah,
out later.
if you gotta take more, take more. Don't be afraid. Come on now.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna dive in. We're gonna talk about the weekend. Talk about some Wisconsin news. We got a gift from Kwik Trip. We'll dive into that, and I think Kyle, let's have a good show.
Hell yeah.
Bring some energy. I want to see something out of you today. Okay.
Yep.
All right, hit the music. Hit that music. All right, we're back. Okay. So before we dive into news, we get into the show. Kyle, how was your weekend?
It was good. Had a good weekend.
What'd you do? You did nothing, man.
Yeah,
Did some yard work Saturday.
I did.
Yeah. What did we get done? You did the garden.
Got my garden tilled.
You got some tomatoes in there for me?
Not yet. I haven't planted them yet.
Okay.
They're growing. I haven't grown.
You haven't planted them?
No, they're I planted them as seeds.
Okay.
So they're like.
Oh, you don't plant like the
already grown ones. Sometimes I do. I'll probably still get a couple of those just in case. Can't have them dying.
Yes.
You know what
Yes. Absolutely. Especially.
Yeah, I got that done. What else did I do? Not a whole lot. I just, did a whole bunch of stuff around the house.
Sure.
I'm gone.
Yeah, you're just
I'm gonna be gone
you're just a ambitious dude. You know what?
I am.
Like you're like, think of like Elon Musk. I mean, he can't even hold your towel.
Okay, let's pipe down here.
Okay. Over the weekend, I had a party bus on Friday. Got loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Loaded up.
I've seen snaps.
Yep. Beers were going fast. Jaeger bombs were going. They were going fast too. Saturday, I built up enough courage, hungover, to rake my yard by hand.
The whole backyard, you did?
Yeah. Not the outside the fence, but my dad played a really good dad move, and he took my sweeper up to Mount Hope. So all I had was a rake, and I had to get done. So I raked it all up, and I could have croaked. I could have been at 40.
Did you have any blisters on your hands afterwards?
No. I had
immediately
my liver felt like it had a couple blisters on it. Yeah, that was tough. But other than that, Sunday, Mama's Day.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So my parents do a big fish fry for everyone in the area. You were there, Kyle. It's actually right next to where Johnny grew up.
He wasn't there though.
No, couldn't make it. Whatever. So they do a big fish fry. I mean, Kyle, cod, bluegills,
crappie.
You
had salt,
shrimp.
Yep.
We had some
grouper.
I
don't know what else there was.
Yeah, egg rolls. Oh man,
egg rolls.
I have a neighbor back on. I guess both of our neighbors, Toki. She is not from America, and
Japan.
she's from Japan, and she makes probably the most perfect egg rolls in all of America.
Just top notch.
Top notch. When I was a kid, and I feel like I'm getting too far into this, but when I was a kid, I used to cut her grass just for egg rolls. I think she's like, "You want money?" I'm like, "No. You give me a pan every time." And then it became, she gave me 2 pans, one for my dad, one for me. So my dad just, jackpot. It's a jackpot for him. He did nothing and got a pan of egg rolls. All right. Outside of that, not too much. So we're going to jump into the show. Do you want to go first? You want me to?
You go first.
Okay. Arlington, Wisconsin, car dealership got their dealer license revoked by the DOT and the DMV. High-end Autos LLC violated state law when they sold vehicles directly to consumers, rolled back odometers on vehicles, and falsified title documents when selling vehicles. They did not appeal it, so they must know.
Yeah.
So I feel like already car dealerships and salesmen get a bad rap for being sleazeballs. Sleazeballs. I mean, even look at your situation. I mean, you got sleazed up.
Yeah, I didn't have a good
Kyle bought a truck, and I think that it was more at the dealership than it was in your garage.
Yeah, the past guy had it in the dealership quite often too. So
Yeah.
that's always good to hear. You know,
Yeah,
you
so
like that, but
I mean, rolling back the odometers, that's a tough look.
that's harder than hell to do, isn't it? Like, I know on the older vehicles, my brother was telling me this.
This car's brand new. It's like the seats are worn. It's got 0 miles on it.
My brother was telling me this, that you can do it on older vehicles, but you have to, like, open the dash, and then you have to take a drill and run whatever the screw is that's in there. But you got to think about it. The drill spins at whatever that is, has to rotate the amount of the tire is. So your drill has to spin, like, fucking... I don't know how much, you know what I mean? Like the circumference of that is what it is, the tire. So it needs to spin like, say 300 times for one spin of the tire. So it's just, wah, it's barely moving. He's like, it was dumb. Like it was pointless. Like,
yeah, that's crazy. Arlington, Wisconsin. I didn't know that was a thing. Was falsifying title documents, and
that's another sketchy one.
I'm guessing that's like
falsifying title.
I'm guessing
documents
that's like probably don't have some clean titles and
and they somehow forged a new one or something like that. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, not good. What's next, Kyle?
I wonder how they went about that. Insurance agents say your fucking frame's cracked like that.
I don't know, to be honest.
Also, I think your VIN number would catch that.
Yeah, I don't know enough about cars and that stuff to really give an input here. I just, that doesn't happen often. I don't see car dealerships. You were an insurance guy for a little bit. I was, yeah. Insurance makes no sense on how that would go through because you just pull up the VIN.
Does your VIN hit that though?
Yeah, it should. But
this was fucking totaled 2 years ago.
Yeah, for sure. I don't. So I have no idea.
All right, next up. You know what's back?
What's back?
Canadian wildfires. They're back.
Really? Again?
Mm-hmm. So
it was a dry. Hey, it was a dry year.
So explain. Just hear me out on this. Okay?
I'm hearing.
So they're called zombie fires.
Mm-hmm.
Why they call them that is because over the winter these fires went into some sort of hibernation, but whenever all the snow melted, they started back up again. So those fuckers just sat underneath the snow and waited until.
That makes no sense.
No, it doesn't at all.
Like snow's water. I don't get that.
It'd be gone. Out. But yeah.
Does that mean it's going to be like super smoky?
Again.
That's here we go.
Is over somewhere in the top part of Wisconsin. It was like this morning or yesterday morning. I can't remember. But
Canada's got to get their shit together.
Yeah, they had smoke up there.
They say in the northern Wisconsin, we're in for a weird summer that we might have some fire issues because it was a dry.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just supposed to be hotter than shit this summer, isn't it?
I feel like it's hot every summer, but yeah.
It's hot right now.
Yeah, it's hot up here. Okay.
Anywho.
Yep.
So last year, Canada had more than 6,000 wildfires. They lost more than 50 million acres.
That's crazy.
That's wild to think.
Like I feel like people go to Canada for that.
Like what's how like acreage? How big do you think Keeler is?
I have no clue, Kyle.
Hit me. What's Platteville? Tell me, Johnny.
Compare it to his farm.
Are you looking?
Platteville is 3,954 acres.
Holy fuck. That's 50,000 acres would be what?
You said 50 million.
Sorry, yeah, 50 million acres.
Kyle, we're not brain busters here. I don't know. I'm not going to do the math.
So, look up the acreage for Wisconsin.
I'm just Mr. Google over here right now. 35 million acres.
Yeah, so you're wiping out all Wisconsin and probably.
Yep, we're done. We're finished. Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Jesus,
Canada's huge.
Prayers up to our friends in the north.
Yeah, prayers.
Prayers up.
Yep.
You hate to see it.
Yep. Send some firefighters up there. Do something. We gotta move up.
It was bad last year.
Yeah. Apparently it's gonna get bad again this year. They have fucking ghost fires going on. Fucking zombie eclipse up there. Okay.
Zombie fires.
Okay. Next thing, big news in Wisconsin, Kyle. We're adding 2 license plates.
Hell yeah.
So the first one is going to be bringing attention to spaying and neutering pets and adopting pets. The second one is attention towards suicide prevention. So
cool.
All in all, good cause.
Yeah.
So that brings us to another question. What is
those? Hold on one second before you jump into it.
Yeah.
The whenever you buy those license plates, it's donated towards those organizations.
Yes.
Correct? Yep. Okay.
Correct. So the let's just talk. The coolest license plate in Wisconsin history. What do you think?
My personal one.
Yes.
Is this?
We're on the same one.
Cinquentennial.
Yep. Sesquicentennial license plate, 1848 to 1998. This thing is a gem.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my dad had it. It's like the lake and the trees in the background. The thing's just sick. I mean, you see one of those on on a bar wall or on a ceiling, you're like,
my man might have one downstairs.
Oh yeah, my dad's got one for sure.
Can't throw that away.
And then I thought, I mean, obviously the America's Dairyland one.
I mean, the one we have now is cool.
Yeah.
It's very small.
Yeah, it's simple.
You know what I mean? Like, I wish that the farm and everything was bigger on it, but
obviously I love I'm looking at the ones you can get now. I love the Brewers license plates, the Bucks license plates. Those are sweet. The one that's really cool is Ice Age Trail. I think it's a mammoth on it. Pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And then they have a Packers one that will always play. And then the one that I thought was cool, Elkhart Lakes Road America. It's an all black.
The Road America one.
All black, man.
Normally, if you see like a tricked out car, that's what they're running on.
You know what's the coolest license plate ever is the collector license plate, the blue and red one.
Mm-hmm.
Those are sick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why we're diving so far into license plates, but I love it.
License plates are a good talk.
Amateur radio license. That's a cool one too. Okay. All right. So what's next, Kyle? What do you got next?
Next up on the old list.
Yep. What do we got?
Wapaka, Wisconsin.
Wapaka?
Wapaka.
Okay.
Last week we talked about bears.
Mm-hmm.
This week
they got one.
Talking about buffalo.
What?
So they found a buffalo. I guess a caller called in stating that there was a buffalo along the roadway, County Highway E, north of village Odensburg, about 40 miles north of Appleton.
Okay. How the hell did a buffalo get up there? Do we have a buffalo farm somewhere?
That's so that no one's seen it since then. Saying keep your eyes out. Don't go near it if it's there.
Mm-hmm.
You see it. But they think it escaped from a nearby buffalo farm. I don't know if they were able to catch it.
You know what? We need to let some buffalo loose.
I was reading in here that buffalo are actually native to Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah, back in the day, I feel like a lot of animals were native to the Midwest.
Haven't been here for a couple centuries.
Yeah, but I think we need to bring them back. We brought elk back. Let's do this. Let's just hit the ground running here.
It's said on here.
You know, perfect. Get rid of the wolves. Bring buffalo.
Said on here that these bastards can run 30 miles per hour
for miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I just got back, I was in South Dakota on a buffalo hunt, and they told us it's the fastest animal in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
And they could a horse can, like they always say, like the old time movies, like Western movies, like they're so fake because like Native Americans or Western, like no one could keep up to a buffalo on a horse.
Mm-hmm.
And every movie, that's what they're on.
Yeah.
So little word of thumb there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Little news you didn't.
Little
know
news you didn't have to hear, but you heard it.
We're bringing it.
Yeah. Okay. So next thing up, Kwik Trip sent us something. I'm gonna bring it up here. So I think everybody in Wisconsin knows about the Blueberry Dunker Donuts. You can probably tell there's 2 missing. Me and Kyle might have
Scounged them.
Might have did that. So Kwik Trip, doing weird Kwik Trip things like normal, giving away free fried chicken or putting a Kwik Trip on every corner in every
beer.
town, free beer. What other weird stuff have they done? I feel like they're always up to something. I just feel like sometimes their R&D department just gets bored, and this is what we get. And I like it. So Blueberry Dunker Donuts, they teamed up with Urge Potato Chips. Look at this bad boy. Urge. They made Blueberry Dunkers into Ripple potato chips. You gonna give her a try?
Yep.
I feel like blueberry doesn't belong on a potato chip, but you know what? If Kwik Trip signed off on this, it has to be good. Okay. What do they taste like?
Very good.
Okay. You want to hand it over here so I can try
Salty,
it?
sweet. This chip eats like dessert.
I'm glad you could read. All right, here we go. Let me try this out.
Letting the people know. I spend an hour and a half.
There's the chip.
Reading the bag.
It's blueberry. I promise it's not mold. Here we go.
Delicious.
Yeah, it's very good. Tastes just like a blueberry dunker. Mm-hmm. It feels weird, though, that I'm eating a potato chip. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are good. Those are very good. I wonder who was the genius behind this idea. Like you guys got to think they're sitting in, their corporate offices up in La Crosse. And they're like, what's next for us? And someone in that room's like,
that's it.
Let's make a donut flavored potato chip.
Mm-hmm. We got the donuts.
And someone in that room's like, I think we're onto something. Mm-hmm. That's phenomenal though.
Whipped this up in the lab. It was good. It was
yeah.
Good.
Do you think you'd eat 6 donuts at a time? A full box?
Of the Dunkers? No.
No.
I could if I had a glass of milk.
Yeah. Yeah, you need a nap. Okay.
Well,
Thank you, Kwik Trip, for sending us. We appreciate that.
You think you could do it?
You can get it now at Kwik Trip. Any Kwik Trip near you. There's a lot of them. They're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Could you eat 6 donuts?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
Nap afterwards, though.
I'm a strong. I could house. Me and you've always done this, where we always say who could eat more, Johnny. And Kyle, just because he's got the weight factor on his side, he just thinks he could eat more than me, and it's the biggest bizarre Looney Tune idea he's ever had.
I think I could do it.
What?
I think I can do it.
You think you can beat me?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take 2. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say that's not gonna matter.
No. Well, if we had, let's say, a Butterburger, just a plain Butterburger, how many do you think you could eat? Give me an answer, please.
6, 7.
Like probably 12.
12. Mm-hmm. That you're doubling me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Johnny?
All day.
12 Butterburgers? Nothing on them.
Plain.
Single or double?
Singles.
Yeah, he's
Probably 15.
How many do we
eat?
We ate burgers in high school. How many do we eat?
I probably had 20.
No, you didn't.
Uh-huh.
We're blowing this out of the water.
You know what sucks is I shouldn't have said that because I feel like we just drank a full half gallon of Kwik Trip milk last week. We need to relax for a little bit.
Yeah. I felt weird for a couple days after that.
Yeah, same. What do we got next, Kyle?
Next up. I missed this whole thing. Granted, this was also a while ago.
You miss a lot of things.
3 decades ago,
in
1989, a skeleton was found in the chimney of a music store.
In Wisconsin?
In Wisconsin.
Where
Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, okay.
The music place was called Good and Loud Music.
Good and Loud Music,
Good and
okay.
Loud Music.
Yep.
So apparently in 89, they were removing a boiler, and they saw a skeleton through a pipe before discovering that it was a full body. They didn't know what it was. Whatever, anywho. So apparently, I don't know why it took them this long. Just DNA is the advancements in DNA technology or whatever.
Sure.
But yeah, they figured out who it was. So
who was it?
It was a guy by the name of Ronnie Joe Kirk of Tulsa, Oklahoma. No one knows why he was in the chimney. they said it wasn't possible to get in the chimney from inside, so he had to climb up on the roof, or someone threw him in it.
I'm just gonna ask the question: is he Santa Claus?
No. Yeah, no. But yeah, anywho, so yeah, they don't know what the hell happened, but they were able to identify it, and the man's been missing ever since. No one knew where
1989.
1989. They found him in 1989. No one knows. I don't think they know whenever he went in there.
Like, I wonder if his family found out, like, oh, he was in Wisconsin.
A little sketchy. Like,
did
you get mixed up.
How do you get in a chimney?
And why was he trying to break into the good and loud music?
Could have. He got stuck.
3 decades ago.
Yeah, nobody will know. Mystery. That's cool. Not cool, but it's cool that we could like now figure that out. You know what I mean?
Family knows.
Okay. On to my last thing of news. UW Green Bay has named their new head coach, Doug Gottlieb. He is a longtime broadcaster, very known for his Doug Gottlieb show. He's been on ESPN, Fox. He's been on a bunch of sports news channels. He's taken over for Sundance Wicks, who took the Wyoming job. And I just find this is kind of crazy. So he's going to be a college basketball coach. He's going to have to do all the recruiting, do everything a college basketball coach has to do. And he still plans to do his show 5 times a week. I just feel like that's not going to work.
No.
Yeah. But I also figured out that Doug Gottlieb, I believe when he was in college, got in trouble because he was with credit card fraud. He stole credit card theft. Yeah. Well,
that is.
Hey, welcome to state, Doug Gottlieb.
Yeah.
Good luck. See what you got, pal. Yeah.
You said that was UW.
Yeah, it was kind of wild. Sundance Wicks was like awesome. They won like 3 games a couple years ago, and I think they won 18-14 last year, which is a huge jump. And he took the Wyoming job. Great coach. And yeah, Green Bay decided to go with a guy with no head coaching experience, just a broadcaster.
Just sending it, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
They're just giving her a shot in the dark.
Yeah, we'll see how that works.
University of Green Bay. Very wild.
Yeah. What do you got next?
Next up. Okay, so I seen this today.
Okay.
So did you see anything on? They are going to do Christmas football games next year on Netflix.
I did see that, yes.
So people are totaling up how much it's going to cost if you want to watch every single NFL game next year.
So like between all the different streaming services and platforms that like you have to get to watch the games.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
So I don't know where the hell this number comes right here, but it says network games like Fox, CBS, NBC, ABC, ESPN. This is $876. I don't know where the hell that comes from.
I'm guessing just like from
basic cable is $100 and some dollars now.
Maybe that, yeah, just for the year.
And then it says for the Sunday ticket, $389.
Yep.
Amazon Prime Video for Thursday night games, $139. Peacock, $60. NFL Plus, $40. ESPN Plus, $90. Netflix, $7. And then your total is $1,610.
That's getting kind of nuts.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I like still even remember like when Peacock happened, we had to watch Badger games.
Yes.
On Peacock, and you had to buy it just for that, and you're like, what are we doing?
I mean, me and you, at our age,
you and me, yeah,
me and you, you and I, whatever. It's just like whatever, this happens. You step back to like the generation before us of our fathers, and you're like, this is fucking shit. Like this.
What happened to turning the cable on and you got all the games? Yeah. Well, even like you think for college kids, like that's a lot of money to be able to like try to watch games.
I mean, like I have a decent amount of streaming services, so it's not the
all
biggest
of them.
deal, but it's just
I need to almost just cancel my card and see where I'm at. You know what I mean?
You just gotta ride with that every now and again.
Holy moly. Paramount, HBO Max. I mean, it's just Hulu, Netflix. What other ones is there? Amazon,
Peacock.
Yeah, it's a lot. ESPN Plus. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. And I have a DirecTV. Yeah. Wow. They're making it harder and harder to watch football. Okay, we're gonna move on. So I just have a couple things I want to talk about. Whenever you have time. Whenever you get a second. Just whenever you have time. Ambulance is going off outside, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I just want, let's talk about this. Why do Wisconsinites, I think it's more of a Midwest thing. Why do we, what's it a big deal to, what is that?
It's a work phone call.
So why do we as Wisconsinites or Midwest, why do we measure time or travel or distance with hours? When we do, if I go up north, I don't even know how many miles that is.
No.
It's 5 hours. What?
It's about 5 hours north.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you ever, Johnny, do you ever say, oh yeah, I have 129 miles? No. I say I have 2 hours and I'll be there. Right?
Yep.
Where do you think that comes from?
I don't know. I honestly, if someone said you had 600 miles from here, I'd be like, okay, tell me the fucking time. Cause I don't care.
No, and I feel stupid.
Yeah.
How do I not know that? And obviously everyone's like, well, it's 60 miles an hour, blah, blah, blah. It's no, but actually think about that. My grandparents live in Mississippi. It's 12 hours away. Do I have any idea?
No.
What that mileage is? No. The only mileage I think I know is that it's 80 something miles in Madison because it's on the sign right outside Keeler.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's the only one.
Like when you travel across.
If it's within 2 hours, I can probably tell you miles.
No, still don't care.
Yeah, no, I don't care. I mean, I just feel we're why wouldn't we do hours? You know, that's the time you're alluding to it.
Mm-hmm. You ever put it in on Google Maps?
I just think it's crazy. If we go down south, do they do that by miles?
I think it's like I said. This falls back. I think it's an older generation thing because they'll be like, you ever have someone explain to you how to get somewhere? Be like, yeah, you'll travel down this road 82 miles and then you'll turn left on this interstate, and it's or just tell me, is it an hour from here? Is it 2 hours from here?
Yes.
So I think it's a generational thing.
I think it's a Midwest thing.
You think it's just a Midwest thing?
Yeah, I think we are the only people in the world that do this.
Really?
That do it. I think everyone else goes by miles, and we do it by time. It's wild.
It is. I've never paid enough attention.
How far is Milwaukee?
No.
You don't know?
2.5
time?
hours?
A little longer than that. 3.
But
yeah.
Slow though.
You're close. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I never noticed anybody
Platteville,
ever outside.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
I've never ever thought of a mileage. I just think that's nuts. You're not giving me anything here. Is he?
This thing keeps fucking going.
You want to answer quick?
I just canceled it again. So if it rings again, I'll answer it.
Okay. All right. Do you have another topic?
Yeah, I got a. So I didn't know this was a thing. This spinoff of football here.
Okay.
Apparently there's some sort of ceremony that whoever has the draft the year before, there's a ceremonial handoff to the next city. They did it for Green Bay, from Detroit to Green Bay.
So what do you mean handoff?
I don't know what they actually do, but there's some sort of ceremony that they pass.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, I never knew that. To the next city. So then, in the thing, it said Green Bay are now on the clock. So I'm assuming that they have to start preparing, obviously, for all the shit they're gonna have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But on top of that, I had a question. Are you gonna go to it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
me too.
I don't know what next time it's gonna be in Green Bay.
100. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So I just want to talk about something. I feel baseball, I've been to a couple other stadiums before, and I've done the whole tailgate and everything. And I just want to say, and I'm not biased. Let's get that across. We're not biased here. Okay. But what makes Brewers games at Miller Park and Fan Field the absolute best? What's the best things about it? You know what I mean? I've gone to Wrigley Field, don't get me wrong, fun, but the whole experience in Milwaukee, there is not one better. Right?
Yeah, I love it. It's like being at a baseball game but on steroids. There's going to different locations and then there's fucking being there.
I just feel
it's like a little vacation.
And even on top of that, tailgating with a bunch of random strangers that love the Brewers. Mm-hmm. And it just has that feeling of family. I know these people and I know nobody. drinking beer, playing bags, grilling some brats, talking to everybody, getting probably way too drunk before the game even begins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, every time.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's the best tailgate. It's more of a football tailgate at a baseball game.
Yep.
If I had to, and then you get into the stadium. I think with the dome, it's like the nicest. If the dome's closed, it's AC, beautiful, even open on a beautiful night, beautiful day. The atmosphere, the beers, the baseball game, home runs, the wiener races.
I always miss them.
The dog races. And then like the 7th inning when they cut off the beer and everyone's up trying to get like 2 or 3 beers in the 6th inning just to last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fight through.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a Brewers game and not been completely drunk?
When I was a kid. That's about it. It's been a long
You're
time.
so stupid.
What? It has.
Yeah, back when I was 7. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I just feel like the Brewers for some reason.
I did. I went to one extremely hungover once, and it was a really bad idea.
I will say, if you go to a game and the dome's open, it's sunny, and you're on the wrong side of the field, whatever side that sunshine on,
get fried.
You're gonna sweat the whole game. Oh yeah.
I sat on the third base line one day.
But like the Miller Lights, or like the $30 Long Island little drinks that are like this big.
You fall into that trap.
End up buying a Brewers jersey. Yep, here you go. I just feel like people don't give Miller Park, like if you've never been there, you need to go.
Oh yeah.
For one, it's right off the highway.
Yeah.
Easy in,
access,
easy out.
A lot of parking.
Yes, like you go to like a Cubs game and like you'll get some banner like
Don't
boo.
Don't even get me started.
You go to like Wisconsin tailgate, we're friends with everybody.
Yeah.
We're just that Midwest nice. Like, hey, come on, you need a brat? You want some kraut or
The food options there are just great.
Yeah, well, not only the food, I just feel like the tailgate. It just makes the whole experience. Nothing beats a good tailgate.
There's nothing better than watching people. Like, don't get me wrong, you bring your normal stuff, but then there's the extreme
tailgaters.
Flag, like they'll bring like a flag and raise a flag in the park. It's like you're only going to be here for like 4 hours. Like that's wild. But I mean, hey, you do you. I love seeing it.
Oh man, I can't wait. I'm going to the Brewer game on Sunday when they play the Cubs. June 30th. I'm excited.
June. Okay. I'm like, that's not okay.
Yes.
Yep.
June. That is what I said. I'm glad you could you listen. All right. My last thing I want to talk about, what in Kyle Pickle's eyes, what makes like a perfect setting for a happy hour? Like after work, what give me some of like the core essentials.
Well, I mean, makes it better. No one wants to do it, but you have a really hard day at work.
Oh, that
you're
for
in that
sure.
mode.
Yeah.
That you're like, ooh, I could just hammer.
Just lose it.
Way too many beers.
Just lose it. Yeah, I feel like something, especially in a small town like ours, like that makes a happy hour at a bar the best is everyone's off work. Everyone's still in their work clothes, talking about life. Everyone's ordering drinks. I mean, you're backed up 3-4 beers. Having a good time.
Sun's out.
There's usually a Touch Tunes guy, around the corner.
There's a guy playing it.
Yeah, playing the tunes. I like it when the bar has either nuts or popcorn. Just a little teaser, just a little something to snack on. But I feel like that's
a couple of games of euchre going.
Oh, the sun's out.
The sun's out. Maybe people are sitting on the.
I have 4 missed calls from my wife. I mean, that's like the best setting.
Asking where the hell you are.
And I'm still at work, or I'm just staying for one more. Kyle, when is one more?
There never is an end to that.
Never.
No. Your only hope is the person that's pulling the one more on you. Or if you're pulling one more.
I just feel like if you say one more, you have plans to stay longer.
Yeah, one more.
Like if I want to leave, I just leave because I know that's the only way to leave.
That's exactly it. You have to do the old Irish goodbye.
Irish goodbye, the whole thing. You can't Midwest goodbye it. You're gonna be there all night.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So sun out.
Music on.
Touch Tunes is rocking.
The random array.
Happy hour beer specials.
Random array of people that you're going to get.
A bunch of friends and a bunch of people from town just off work. You got some construction workers. You got insurance guys. You know, you got teacher. I mean, you got everybody at small. And everyone's just there enjoying that they're off work.
Beer prices are a little bit lower.
A little bit. And I like that.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. And like I said, I can't really emphasize enough. You're backed up 4 beers. Everyone bought around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I don't need the chips.
me get
They're
around
just,
in here
if I
for
take
everyone.
the chips home, I'm never bringing them back.
Yeah.
Just put the beers there. Yeah.
Chips.
I like
Chips.
that. Okay. What do you got next?
Okay, I got 2 more.
Ooh. Okay. Hit me.
We kind of talked
Hit
about
me.
this. So I found an article.
Yeah.
This is a way to escape Wisconsin without actually leaving Wisconsin. So
Oh.
if you are money tight and you don't
Trying to save $1.
yeah, you don't
Want to take the family
you don't wanna
out for
take the
something a little
fam.
special.
traveling or anything, this is
Yeah.
an easy way for you to stay in Wisconsin, save some cash,
And experience
see
the
some
world.
things. Yeah, yeah.
You can experience the world without leaving the state.
All right.
That's a win-win.
So these are shot by, I believe, countries.
Okay.
A lot of these things I haven't heard of. I talked to you about some of
Hopefully
them.
people in the comments will know.
But-
They'll know where these bars are.
So this is to go to Germany, aka the Bavarian Beer House in Glendale, Wisconsin. I've never heard of it before. Don't know anything about it. But yeah,
Okay. What's next?
Glen Haven. Next up, I don't know how to say this. New Penzance. Don't know what that is. AKA the Backwater Cabin in Emery, Wisconsin. Next up.
Wait,
you know
where
what
is that?
I don't know where Emery, Wisconsin.
No, like what country am I acting like I'm in?
New Penzance. I don't even know what the
That
country
sounds like you just made that up. All
is.
right.
Didn't.
Okay. Keep it rolling.
Slovenia.
Slovenia. We get all right. Where we gotta go?
AKA the Holy Hill Basilina in Hubertus, Wisconsin. I've never heard of that before. In Wisconsin. Hubertus? Hubertus. Hubertus,
I'm
Wisconsin.
just gonna be honest. You're gonna get roasted in the comments for how you're probably pronouncing these.
Is that not right?
Hubertus.
Hubertus?
I mean, I can't see the word, but I'm that sounds right. Maybe.
I've never even heard of that one.
Okay. What else we got?
That's the Holy Hill.
Holy Hill. We're learning a lot here.
These Lancashire, England, aka the Greenhouse at the American Club in Kohler, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Never heard of that one before.
Kohler, Wisconsin.
I've heard of Kohler,
Yep.
Wisconsin.
I've never been there, but
that's where
Kohler.
the fucking things are
England, that makes sense. You know, you got the water. I mean, maybe, yeah.
from. Go to outer space.
What?
The Yerkes Observatory in Williams Bay, Wisconsin. That'd be cool.
Yeah. If you want to
know-
save some money on a trip, if you
Yeah.
can't afford to go out to outer space,
You know what
you
I
can
wanna
go
do?
to where again?
Yerkes Observatory in Williams Bay,
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
So if you can't afford
If they're-
Elon Musk's trip with the fam, just go here and you'll be in outer space.
Nah, it doesn't say anything about it. If there's a zero gravity machine there, I'm there.
Yeah. Okay. What's next?
You ever want to do that?
Yeah. Always. That sounds awesome.
Kansas City,
If you want to go to KC, what do we got to do?
aka Klinger's Real Barbecue in Wapaka.
Okay. I could always get down with the
Watoma,
barbecue.
Wisconsin. It says
Watoma.
Wapaka, Watoma.
Okay.
Okay, next up, New York City,
The Big Apple. Where are we going?
aka the Statue of Liberty in Neenah. I didn't know there was a Statue of Liberty there.
Did not know either.
Good to
Neenah,
know.
Wisconsin.
Neenah, Wisconsin. Been
Okay.
there a couple times.
Okay. Keep her going.
This is a good one.
Okay.
Okay, Hawaii.
Can I guess? Is it off Door County? Like a little island?
No.
All right. What do we got?
AKA the beaches of Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
That's the Malibu of the Midwest. That ain't Hawaii.
All right, next up, Sweden.
Sweden. Have I been to this town?
Probably.
I know like Scandinavia's Westby. Sweden. What's it start with?
S.
S.
ST.
Saint.
No. STO.
What game we playing here? I am having a hard time thinking of any town right now.
You want it?
What's the next one? Keep it going on the letter train.
STOC.
Stockton. No. Stockholm.
Yep.
Stockholm. Oh, I do know that. I did know Stockholm, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looks like there's a little village there. 80-person village.
Cool. What's
next up. Go to the Southern California Salvation Mountain.
This is in our backyard, people. The good old grotto of Dickeyville.
That's it.
I tell you, yeah, the grotto.
I read that and about shit my pants.
Yeah, the grotto. It's a big hitter.
All right.
What else we got?
Norway.
Do I know the town?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't name it already, did I?
Yeah.
It's Westby?
Nope.
What?
Well, whenever we were guessing names, just guessing towns just a minute ago, you named one of them. Starts with an S.
Saint.
It's kind of close to us.
You say Norway?
Yeah, Norway.
Schulzberg?
No.
It's close to us, though.
Close to it's in between us and Madison.
Okay. Let me just take my trip up.
It says two towns are right next to each other.
There's Cross Plains, and then there's what's the next one? Fitchburg. Am I too far?
You're too far. You gotta come back. You drive pretty much through the one to go to Madison.
Do you have any idea what he's talking about?
Oh, you're getting close.
Mount Horeb. You said it started with an S.
Stoughton. Mount Horeb.
Stoughton. Oh, Stoughton.
Yeah,
the Vikings.
The Vikings.
The Vikings. Okay.
All right. Like you're in Montana.
You don't drive through Stoughton to go to Madison.
You drive through Mount Horeb.
Not Stoughton. Stoughton's on the other side of Madison.
You drive
Dip.
like both. It's like this.
You got to come back. No, you don't. Okay, keep going.
All right. Like you're in Montana.
Geographically challenged. What's Montana?
Big Sky Barn House in Arena, Wisconsin.
Arena, Wisconsin.
Never been there either.
Okay, you said it was an Airbnb?
Yeah, it's an Airbnb barn house that feels like you're on a Montana ranch.
Ooh, if you like Yellowstone, head on over. Okay, what's next?
You know what that said? You know what it says in parentheses?
What?
Feels like you're on a Montana ranch, except this one's surrounded by cornfields instead of mountain ranges.
I love that. Okay, what's next?
All right, Switzerland.
Switzerland is going to be New Glarus.
That's it.
Switzerland's awesome. Switzerland's awesome. New Glarus is amazing.
France.
Mm-hmm. Do I know the town?
Yeah.
Is it close to us?
No.
It's far away?
Yeah. What we talked about this one earlier.
Yeah, like during this
winery.
Oh, Wollersheim Distillery.
There.
Dude, if you go to Wollersheim, I promise you you will feel like you're not in Wisconsin. It's awesome.
Is it?
Very cool. Yep. Winery and distillery are cool.
Prairie du Sac, it said.
Yep, it's right there. What else we got?
Disney World.
I guessed the Dells earlier and I was wrong.
Yep.
I don't know.
Epic.
Oh, Epic on the way.
Systems.
Okay.
Verona. Cool
Yeah.
place.
They got the Harry Potter stuff and shit. That's cool. Yep. Epic's just a different like little world over there.
Thailand. So this one's in Madison. The Royal Thai Pavilion and Garden in Madison, Wisconsin. Never been.
I
either. Would.
Yeah.
Mess around with that.
Yeah.
The last one, no, we got a couple more. Ancient, I don't know how you say this. Croatia, maybe?
Croatia.
Cahokia. I don't know if that's not how you spell Croatia, is it?
No. Say that again.
Cahokia.
Cahokia?
Cahokia?
Yeah. What is Cahokia?
Lake Mills.
Lake
Aztalian State Park, Lake Mills, Wisconsin.
Okay. That's something I would have never known.
Ireland.
And
this is a pub.
Is it in La Crosse?
Nope.
It's not around here?
Madison.
I'm not going to know.
Never heard this one before. I'd try it, though.
What is it?
Aaron's Snug Irish Pub and Restaurant.
Okay. I love a good pub.
Oh,
yeah.
Like the more Irish, the better.
Yes.
Like that's, you know what I mean?
I agree, 100%. What's next?
Like you're in Maine. This is, Okay.
It's got to be in Door County.
Nope.
No?
This is, I think a lot of these are all Madison.
Okay, what is this?
Gates and Bravi.
Okay.
Never heard of that one either.
Okay.
East Coast Fish House meets Midwest Supper Club.
That sounds amazing. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
This is the last one, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're in England. This is also in Madison, and it looks like it's a supper club. Or
Dobies?
nope.
Ishnala?
Nope.
What is it?
Forward Club. Never heard of it.
Nope.
It says Madison fans enjoy watch parties, and after game drinks under the bleachers.
Oh, that's Ford Soccer.
Oh.
The Ford Soccer Club, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never heard of that one before.
Cool. Yeah, those flamingos are
Flamingos.
sick jerseys. Yeah. All right, that's a good list. Hey, if you don't want to travel and you want to spend $1, you could even go to outer space on Kyle's list over here. So there you go. There you go. That's good. There you go, Kyle.
Some things are fooling us on, but
yeah, we'll see. Okay. Last thing I have.
oh, before we jump in, you're talking about we're gonna do our list.
Yep.
Our what's called list. This is a topic I wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
This might not make people happy, but
Oh boy.
So I was driving today, came upon something in the road. Not something, some people in the road. Can you guess what it was that really grinded my gears?
Oh, they're fixing the potholes.
No. Those guys are doing a good job. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's whatever, it needs to happen.
What road were you on? The Amish.
Right out of in that same territory. I was coming out of town here, and they
Farmers?
were by, no. It's normally
We've been playing a lot of guessing games, and I'm not hitting on them. It's not Amish?
no.
What do you on the side of the road?
Yep.
Doing what?
Moving.
Moving what?
No, like they were like traveling on something.
Homeless?
No.
Bikers? Bikers. Yep.
It'd be different if
Dude, they think they own the road, man.
exactly. That's
Yeah,
it.
Dan.
That's it. I'm sorry if you're a biker, but
I feel like there's a way. I feel like there's a way that you
and
could
I
be
don't fucking
nice.
like 'em. Well, the scary part about it is like you're afraid to fucking hit someone always, and it's just like whenever someone's just lollying around, and you're like, get the fuck out of the way, like
Yeah, I hear you.
that. And it was like that. There was 9 of them sitting in the fucking intersection,
Mm-hmm.
like in the middle of the intersection, right outside of Keeler here today, and there's cars flying by and everything, and I'm like, fuck am I supposed to do? Like, if I came over top the hill, I'd fucking hit all you, or I'd run into a car that was coming at me. Like, what are you doing sitting here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Drives me
Bikers, it's something. We all get enraged by them. If you're not a biker, you don't like them.
No.
But if you are a biker, you're not going to like what you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
You probably
Okay.
don't like me, the fucking asshole driver that's honking at you or something. but
Yeah. Okay.
You're going to get yelled at for that one.
No, we probably won't post anything about it. Only podcaster people will see that. Okay. Or hear that. Okay. We're going to do a top 5, right? Of beers. Okay. Not brands, just beers.
Beers to be had.
Beers to be had. You wanna go first?
Locational beers.
Wherever.
Pretty much.
Yeah, beers. You want to go first?
Sure.
What do you got?
Campfire.
Campfire beer, right out of the
Campfire
chute.
beer. Right off the rip. Best ones.
I'm going to take garage beer. And I'm going to follow it up with happy hour beer.
That was going to be my next pick.
Yep. I feel like I just did a really good job there. What's your next one?
I will take deck beers.
Deck beers. Nothing beats a good deck beer, man.
And then I will take boat beers.
Boat beers.
Boat beers.
Not driving.
Not driving.
Not driving.
No.
No. Passenger beers. Boat passenger beers. I'm going to go cutting grass beers. I'm getting to the point in my life where cutting grass and having a beer just go hand in hand. You know what I mean? My next one is going to have to be
I'm stuck now.
I got one. I just don't think people are going to love it. I'm going to say funeral beers.
Okay.
Is that crazy?
No, I don't know.
I just feel like it's that's
it
how we
is.
celebrate.
It is. Everyone's stressed.
Like
Everything
everyone's
that's going
like
on,
kind of
sad,
celebrate. Yeah, they're sad,
stressed.
but celebrating the
Yeah,
life.
You get that, like, yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
100%.
Like you're with family.
Family that you might not have seen in a while because it's the spring
And again,
one together.
you're celebrating a life.
Yeah.
That's how we do it in Wisconsin.
Yeah. I had one. God damn it, I just forgot it.
You know what? I got to take that back. I can't do funeral beers, can I?
You can.
Yeah, can I?
Yeah. No,
Is it bad? It's not.
No, that's not bad.
I mean, I feel like people are going to be like, "Oh,
like,
Corey likes death."
I don't look forward to someone passing away.
No.
But I always know that that's there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I'm celebrating life.
You're like, this is awful. I don't want to do this because no one looks forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of it, you're like, you can let your hair down. You just said hi to 10,000 people and sorry for your loss and all that.
Yeah.
But then you're like, okay, I can
you're
sit down with my
like
family
the funeral beer.
Have a
The
good
funeral
time.
beer is like everything's done.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the bar with the family to celebrate the life.
Yeah.
And
that's completely acceptable. That's actually a great one.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I just
I'll
wanted.
take-
I needed that. I thought
Was that 5 for you?
that was 4.
It's 4. I have one more. Or I have 2 more.
Ooh, I think we. Yep, you have 2 more. You have back to back.
2 more. Okay. I'm going to say this. Corey's going to fucking hate this one. Wedding beers.
I'm not a big wedding guy.
Dump it on me.
But you know what? I feel like, I just took funeral beers. You took wedding beers. So I feel like I'm the negative Nancy over here.
I will do tailgating beers.
Yep, that's a good one. I'm just going to take it because I know people love it. I'm going to take the shower beer. Shower beers will always play.
I haven't done that in a long time.
I know, but it'll always play.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the list. Hopefully I don't get canceled. All right. Outside of that, what do we got?
Weekend talk.
Weekend. I got nothing for you, pal. We're doing a bunch of stuff at the little
Campground?
tiny home.
Yep.
And then doing stuff in the yard. Probably gonna lay off the booze for a weekend.
It's always nice.
You're in Montana.
Yep. I leave that. We're not gonna be able to do a show next week.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
We are leaving Friday night after work to go to Chicago and staying in Chicago because our flight leaves at 5 a.m. on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm in Montana until the following Friday.
There you go. Where are you going again, Bozeman?
Flying into Bozeman, driving to Billings for a night. One of the girls that's going with is doing a race, marathon race. And then coming back to Bozeman and staying in our Airbnb. And
Montana was probably one of my favorite trips of all time. Are you going to Yellowstone?
Yeah, it's planned. We got a 15-passenger van.
Okay.
Tootle on out there and
Don't be afraid to get out. Get out. Walk around.
get out and walk around.
You don't have to go far, but like get out and see stuff. Don't just drive.
Okay.
Get out and let the legs shake a little, you know? You know what I mean, Johnny?
And like in this situation or like anywhere you go, I always like to like tootle around and you just hit like random fucking places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
when we
random
went
bars and random
yeah. Oh, there's a
restaurants
bunch
and
when you
shit
go
like
into Yellowstone. Like there's a little town right before it. And then when we were there was a bear coming out of hibernation, and there was like 30 photographers waiting. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we work for like National Geographic."
Oh.
And they were all waiting, and like we got to look through their cameras and see it, and you could see its head just poking out. It's cool. Pretty cool. Alrighty. Oh, and then you have to go to what are those things called?
Geysers.
Geysers, dude.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're talking about that too.
That's cool.
Did you swim in the hot springs or no?
Yes.
Awesome.
Go to one.
Go to one?
Yes.
That's me and Maggie for sure. They want to do that. So.
Yes, it's relaxing. It's hot as fuck water.
We got a nice hot tub outside of our place too. We're going to hang out in.
Not a hot spring.
No, it's not a hot spring. No, but yeah.
We went to one that's like a spa. It was nice.
It was actually a spa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they had like pools inside and a bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah.
But we just went to the hot spring outside. It looked like it's like a pool, basically.
Like a wood deck around it.
Yeah.
You can get into it.
Yep. Super cool. All right. Well, I think that's going to be the show. We will see you guys not next week, but the week after. Unless, Johnny, you want to hop on the mic and me and you can do a show. And then all our videos can go popular, and then Kyle's going to be doing your spot. All right. We appreciate everybody following along. Shot of Wisco podcast, episode 71 in the books. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Enjoy the weather. Drink some beers. Hopefully not funeral beers.
Yeah. Hopefully no one has funeral.
Yeah. So we will see you guys later. Appreciate you guys.